Welcome to the Heyyy Show. This show is for Brandon Wells.
That's me.
And now we're done.
Is that how
Got
you're
it.
starting
Welcome
the show?
to
You
the-
decided- to be honest with you, we should probably just cut like all that shit out because this is gonna be a long episode.
Oh,
We
okay.
got a lot of shit to go over. So I've decided that because me and Ronnie are cultured, of course, and, we
Mhm.
and Ronnie pretends to be a soccer fan because
I
he
do.
likes Ted Lasso
Yeah.
and he likes Welcome to Wrexham now.
That's right.
And
As long as an American touches it, I kind of like it.
I like soccer because of the chanting. That's it.
Yes.
That's the only thing I like about soccer is they sing songs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's the only reason. That's it. Period.
All right.
But their structure, because what their sport's like 300 years old,
Mhm.
is way better than any sport that we do or around or anything like that. And to celebrate the World Cup, we are going to have the World Cup of Jiu-Jitsu today.
Okay.
So we're going to put this up. I'm going to make a graphic so everyone can vote on it and see what their picks would be. But we are going to go through today and we're going to pick the World Cup of Jiu-Jitsu. Okay? So does anybody know how the World Cup works? Or are you all just ugly Americans?
yeah,
and you don't
That's
know?
me, ugly American.
I don't know a lot
I
about
feel
soccer.
like it's going to be
for sure.
British Bake Off again, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to go along.
No, it's about Jiu-Jitsu.
I know.
So are we going to pick one person from each country,
Just
sort
the,
of? or-
the structure. The
Just because
structure.
it's, yeah.
Yeah, just because of the structure is not normal jiu-jitsu doesn't mean you're not going to know what's going on. So
I mean, I've never known what's
there
going
is
on.
groups.
That's
of-
fair.
It's actually a better system.
I've
if
never read the
ADCC
script.
adapted this, I actually think it would be tremendous. So there is group stages where you put 4 countries together. In this way, we'll put 4 competitors together, and they do a round-robin tournament to start the World Cup.
Like they face each other? Each
Yeah,
person
every-
faces each
yeah,
other?
Yes,
you-
everyone
Kind of like
faces
that we do
everyone.
with the kids tournament for Kingdom
Yeah.
Mat right now. Okay.
And
Yes.
AGF too does that, right?
I don't know about AGF, but I know that
Grappling
Bluegrass
Industries.
did that.
That's it. Bluegrass and Grappling
Yep.
Industries. Yep.
So there'll be 4 people in each bracket. The brackets are heavily weighted. There's one bracket every year that is called the Group of Death, where there's like 4 pretty decent people in it. So
And then the other ones, kind of, you know who's going to win, basically.
you know that there's heavy favorites.
Mhm.
So there's usually a couple brackets
So
where
basically, IBJJF Grand
Yeah.
Prix.
there is going to be people comment on this because they're going to be like, that's not true at all. They do it fairly and whatever. But it just happens every year. There's a Group of Death, which, whatever. Anyways. All right. So we're going to go through this, but just understanding. There's, Chad, good math, 16 times 2.
God dang it. 30 or 42?
Oh,
Close.
good.
Close.
Good.
32 people.
Right on brand,
So,
baby.
we are going to go ahead and I'm going to need one assistant. I'm going to need Ronnie to write down the 2 names that we get out of the group stage so we can make this work. But I think for the
I was
most
going to
part,
say 32,
we
and then I
can
went
know.
42. Cause
All right. So Group A, the
You're
first
still
group.
talking about it?
first
You lost.
group.
Just move on.
The
There's
first,
no losing on our show,
the
remember?
first group. The first group is the easy group. This is the one that
Maybe
we
there's
should
no
be able
winning.
to cut through pretty quickly. This is Group A.
We're all just picking a winner from this group.
We're gonna decide together. All of us, or all 3 of you, are gonna decide who would come out of the group. There's 2 people.
So
Okay.
we're not actually making picks. We're just
No,
all
no,
trying
because
to.
that's just gonna be way too
Okay.
hard.
Okay.
All right. So Gordon Ryan. All right, internet, go ahead and roast me.
Mhm.
Salo Ribera.
Can we just agree on Gordon Ryan?
I know,
We're
but
picking
there's
2.
2. So hold on.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you have to hear
Rivera.
more than one name.
This is the one that Chad's gonna shit on. Orlando Sanchez,
I would
and
never
then
shit on
Yuri Simos, who just won ADCC. I will be honest with you. Yuri was the last pick we picked. Like, that's the last guy that I put in there, and I just put it in based he won ADCC.
I don't know the second guy.
Well, he's good.
So-
But I think he just retired.
Yeah, he's an older competitor.
I'd have to say
He's
Gordon. You're
on a
Yeah.
list of
I'm
the
gonna have
top
to
say
10
Gordon
greatest
Yuri.
grapplers.
Also, we need to kind of pick these guys as in their prime because
Yeah.
I've seen the list and some of these people aren't alive anymore. So just kind of pick these as in their prime, not like as they are right now.
I'm still going to have to go Gordon and Yuri, I guess, just because I don't know that other guy.
Say his name again. Ribeiro?
Salo Ribeiro. Or,
Yeah.
whatever.
He was
And then-
really good back in the day.
and then Orlando.
So
Not Orlando.
I'm sorry, this is gonna mess up our Mario segment, but I can give you some of his accomplishments right now. But he is very, very, very accomplished.
How many groups are there again?
There's a lot. There's
Several.
8? Yeah, 8. He won the Brazilian National Championship in absolute and super heavy. 3 times. He won the world's masters and seniors from 2012 to 2016. So that means he was still actively competing. Won international masters 2015 to 2010. He won a world no-gi championship in 2008. 1998.
What about Salo?
Yeah.
Yes, Pan American. He won the ADCC.
At one point, he was really like.
Obviously,
Well, this
really,
is
really good.
Probably the big part. He won ADCC gold in 2003-2000 at negative 88 kilos. He silvered in 99 and 2001 and bronzed in 2005. So, World Jiu-Jitsu Championship, again, just multiple.
I think it's Gordon and
titles.
Salo, and Gordon wins.
Well, they're
not fighting
They're not
each other.
fighting each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
This is just like the fight. This is like
Who
the
makes
fight
it
to
to
get
the
into
World
the
Cup?
house.
yeah.
Who wins the
So we
prize?
agree that Yuri and Orlando is probably the 2 that go out.
Well, yeah, I mean, but he thinks Yuri.
Well, I just don't
kinda
really know Salo, though.
It's so close. I think they're almost exactly the same.
Yeah,
That's
Yuri's good. I know
Yuri's
he's
very accomplished too, though.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't think it's Orlando.
we can
Yeah,
make it way shittier where people
Or
hate us
Orlando.
more if we go
Well-
to Yuri. If we pick Yuri over it, there's gonna be so many people angry.
so that's what we should do
That's
because
what we
that's
should
what
do.
that's kind of our
on brand.
path.
That's on
Yeah,
brand
we
for
need to
Chad.
have haters and lovers.
Okay, so Gordon and Yuri win.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Write down Gordon and Yuri, Group A. All right. Group B. Andre. Fabricio Verdun.
You know,
Cyborg. And Wagner.
I think it's got to be
off
Andre
topic,
and Fabricio.
I kind of would like to see Cyborg and Andre do a super fight.
Yeah.
You know what? That wouldn't be too
That really
bad.
wouldn't
They have
be
similar
bad.
styles.
That's pretty good.
It
I'd
would-
like that.
It would be way better than the Gordon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like at least it would be a match that could go a certain way.
So we're the one name that we're probably gonna shit on here. Like we're not even gonna consider Wagner. I assume.
I mean, you
I think
say
Andre
you
and-
say that, but I would almost want to see Wagner and Andre
But it's
compete.
not who you want to see.
I know, but I'm just
Who would
saying.
win because Wagner's the smallest by far and away. Because Fabricio Verdun, I think
He's huge.
Yeah.
He's a heavyweight.
And again,
World
if you're
champion
thinking of
heavyweight.
it from the
I mean,
MMA
think about, like,
aspect, but he
Andre
was a
when he was
very
185
talented competitor.
Competing
Yeah, then that would
versus
be great.
Wagner. Like, that's a pretty similar style.
But we're talking proms.
Yeah, I know.
I'd still say Andre Fabricio probably myself. Maybe Cyborg though. He's right in there.
Man,
What do you
it's
think?
so
That's
tough.
tough. Yeah, I'm with Chad. It's tough because I think Andre's a for sure out of that one.
Well, you guys are gonna get really mad at the end then because everyone's a toss up at the end.
Yeah, we're
I
These are the
almost
two
want to
easiest.
do Andre and Cyborg.
I kind of
I can
agree
see
with
that
you
too.
too.
Okay, I say go with that. Andre Cyborg.
Okay.
Okay. So we get more Brazilians mad. That's all right. Fabricio lost. All right.
Yep.
Well, I guess they're all Brazilians, so therefore they can get too mad. But there'll be a stand for old Fabricio. Again.
I
Alright.
almost want it. Okay.
Group C. We have to say it out loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're doing. I appreciate it. Group C. Felipe Pena, Rafael Lovato, or Chad's dad, Pedro Marino, and Vinny Magalhaes. And I didn't say that name even close.
I
That's
almost
a tough one.
I think
I almost
Pedro-
want to say Felipe and Vinny.
Really, I think Raphael and Vinny.
I don't. We're talking their primes. Pena was the best in the world at one time, hands down. Beat Gordon twice. I mean, it's not even a question back in the day.
Okay. So we all
And
in
Vinny
agreement. Felipe's
beat
one.
Gordon Ryan.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So.
Vinny's incredible.
So both of those are monsters, and I'm not
Wow.
saying the other guys aren't,
But Lovato is really good.
but
too.
Lovato's never going to beat Gordon, and Pedro's never going to beat Gordon.
People are going to hate this show even more that we are now comparing every person.
It's a standard.
I
So
mean, I don't know.
I almost have to pick Pena and
He,
Vinny.
Lovato, like I did not know this, but he is considered
A legend.
legitimately one of the greatest.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's a monster, but
Yeah.
you also don't realize how big the dude is.
Yeah.
Like he is so much bigger
Yeah.
than you would think,
I think
he
he
is.
also had some sort of insane brain disorder or something crazy.
After
he had to have
fighting.
surgery for. Yeah, after
From fighting, yeah.
No, well, not from fighting, but after he had fought.
No, I think something happened in the cage, and he did. Oh no, it was he did
Something-
stem
It was
cells.
something he was born with, I think. that
He did a
had
stem
to-
cell surgery. Had issues after that. I remember reading that.
Maybe-
I mean, something
Okay.
like stem cells could trigger something.
He
definitely
did.
had
He did
something.
something, and it had
Yeah.
a really bad side effect after doing it. It had something to do with like a stem cell type thing.
Okay.
So
we're kind of
Who you
holding the
picking?
ingredients here.
Pena and
Pena
Vinny.
and Vinny.
Vinny.
Oof,
Okay.
that's tough.
I'd say that's fair.
All right. I'll write that one down.
This
Sure.
one's fairly easy, I think.
Okay, Group
Who's
D.
Hulk?
Again,
The Hulk? Bruce Banner?
Again, reading it out loud for the audience. Hodger, Bernardo Faria, Nicholas Marigali, and Hulk.
I
Who's
like how
Hulk?
he is
Oh,
a
okay.
Atos guy. He's not even.
just gonna go ahead and
he's
throw him
out.
out.
He's not in there. It's Nicholas Marigali and Hodger.
Right? It's got to be.
Nothing against Bernardo. He's
man,
good.
I thought
but
it was Bernardo.
I don't think back
Bernardo
in the day. I don't think.
and
I don't
Hodger?
think a
Very-
prime Bernardo and a prime Marigali would have even a match.
All right, I
He's-
got a little behind. Who do we pick for Group C?
Oh, I apologize. Pena and
Pena.
Vinny
Vinny.
Magalhaes.
Yeah.
I thought you said Pedro.
Yeah. Pena.
I think Hodger.
It's Hodger for sure. Right?
And Bernardo is the half guard king, but you're not putting Marigali in half guard.
Again, if you go and read articles about him,
I know.
it's crazy. Like he's, Lovato.
I think
was
he's
the
great, but
Ronnie, what do you think? You
I
think
think it's
Marigali
Hodger and
Hodger?
Marigali. And you're talking
It's-
primes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's got to be Hodger's no doubt. It's got to be Hodger, and then the fight is between Bernardo and
I don't think you're
Marigali.
locking down Marigali.
It's got to be Marigali. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, sounds good. Because we'll put down Hodger and Marigali. That's fine. Group E.
Ooh, Lucas Lepre's too small for that list.
Bouchecha.
So yes, he is too small for that list. But
Hickson?
he appears on every single list of one of the
I
greatest
know.
ever.
He's
So
great.
that's
He's
horrible.
incredible.
Yeah, Buchecha, Lucas Lepre, Hickson, and Kanan.
I think it's Buchecha and Kanan.
See, it's like I want Hickson to be
You
there.
want
But
Hickson.
Hickson's really just more of like a I'll beat your fucking ass no matter
And he was
what.
great. I'm not.
He didn't
I'm
win a
not
lot of like
hating on him,
huge
but
tournaments or
like,
anything though, right?
well, street credit wise,
That's what I
he's
mean.
supposed
He'll
to
beat your
be.
fucking ass, but Hickson isn't going to go out there and win the world.
Well,
4
you know,
times
on
in a
these
row.
side tournaments and all these little challenges he used to
He
do.
says
like
he's 300 and 0.
400, I thought it was. now.
Yeah, so
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I love
but
Hickson, but
I think it's Buchecha and Kanan. I think if they were all
Yeah.
to fight in their primes, I mean, one, Buchecha's going to be huge, Kanan's going to be huge, and
I think that's pretty fair.
I mean, that's just me.
I mean, I had to put two Grace on the list, or we're gonna get shit. So I mean, that was my choices.
The next
Alright.
one's interesting.
Ronnie, did you get that?
Yep.
Okay.
Buchecha and Kanan.
All right.
Yep.
Group
I agree with
F:
that as
Marcelo,
This is a tough
Um,
one.
Zande,
Sandy Ribeiro.
yeah, Rafael Mendez, and Felipe Andrew. And as you can tell, the list gets worse. Where now it's 4 legitimate.
I think
Because I
Marcelo
love Hoffa,
and
but
Hoffa.
but you can't take out Felipe Andrew. I mean,
I don't even know who that is.
That's
Dude,
just gonna slit one of your asses throat.
he's just
if you don't
a-
put Marcelo out there.
Yeah.
well,
Marcelo.
I
I
would
think
love
Marcelo
to.
for sure.
But man, Felipe Andrew, he just went the decision with Gordon and ADCC, right? That's the one.
Oh, that's the guy that didn't get tapped?
Felipe is the guy that I'm always just shocked that he's really good. That's how I
He's the
always
one that
remember.
went the decision with
He went a decision.
Gordon.
I don't know when.
The only
though.
one to go a
Yeah,
decision
I
with
don't remember
Gordon.
when, but he.
So you
Just
got
the last
bronze.
ADCC, second match.
Bronze at ADCC then.
He he lost before making it to the
Mm.
semis.
Yeah.
So Dan lost to him. Gordon Student lost to him first round,
Okay.
and then Gordon beat him on a decision second round.
I'm gonna take your word on that one.
I think
don't
you're
know.
right.
Yeah, you might be.
Yeah. He did
'Cause
a
to-
super
to be
fight
able
on
to
Grand
fight-
Prix, too.
They had to take each other out.
I love
like,
Felipe Andrew. So.
So,
I'm gonna hurt
and
my
he's
feelings.
big. He's not small. I mean, nothing against Marcelo or Hoffa, but they're small.
Yeah.
Hoffa's going to be 150, and Marcelo's going to be 181, I think, in
I
this.
think Marcelo
So all of
and-
these people that
So
I picked on this
almost
list
want
are
to say
180 or
Marcelo
above.
and Felipe. Hoffa's 150.
He competed at one time at 180.
There's no way Hoffa Mendez competed at 180.
I swear to God, I did.
And I mean,
His
we
goal,
kinda,
he's won the featherweight division, I think, for his whole career.
Maybe I'm wrong then.
Group G.
Marcelo's 181 and has won open weights. I would say Marcelo and Felipe would be your picks in that division.
I did
hate
shitty
that we
math.
kind of cast out Zande off the bat because he's a hell of a competitor.
He's
too.
great, but dude, I mean, we're talking primes.
Yeah.
I think technique-wise, Marcelo's the
For
goat,
sure,
and
Marcelo-
Felipe is not gonna. You're not like if Gordon can't
Nope, I
do
did
it.
bad math. 155. So you're right.
So I think it's Marcelo and Felipe is your picks. Nothing against Hoffa, but he's not going to beat Felipe.
No,
Anderson.
I agree.
And then Group
Yeah,
G.
I mean, technique-wise, if you were able to just take a technique out, it's Hoffa
Yeah.
or
Alright,
Marcelo.
So Garcia and Andrew then. All right. Group G is Leandro Lowe, Cabrinha, Jacare, and Nicky Rod.
Again, it's the same
I
thing.
think Leandro Lowe, definitely.
So Cabrinha has no chance. He's a 155 fighter. So it's got to be, to me, I would think, Jake Souza's the wild card. Like, I would pick Leandro Lowe and Nicky Rod.
That's kind of what I was leaning towards as well. But man, Jacare Souza is such a monster.
For some reason,
It's a wild card.
I hate picking Nicky Rod.
I agree,
I don't know
but
why, though.
you also got to be like, well, what is Souza going to sub him with or control him with
Yeah, you got to think these guys are all fighting.
at their prime?
Yeah.
And, I mean, what are you going to sub
Now,
Nicky
Jacare
Rod?
had a hell of a guillotine. That's the only thing I think he could
Never
catch.
seen Nicky Rod guillotine.
I know, which is
If
surprising.
we were like a hell of a leg lock game, then maybe.
Yeah.
But his leg lock game was average. I mean, hell, Leandro Lowe and Nicky Rod together would be, I don't
That's-
even know.
Yeah, that one's tough just in and of itself.
I'm going to go with Lowe and Nicky Rod.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, me too.
So Jacare is 185,
Yeah.
and he won some absolute.
But
Yeah.
Cabrinha
So
is
that's
pretty
why I
small.
did put him on.
I don't think it's a bad list for him to be on. Cabrinha, unfortunately, is
Yeah,
incredible.
he's too small. Yeah,
And I don't
messed
think
that up.
Cabrinha stands a chance.
This
I thought-
next category.
For some
It's
reason, I
not
thought
hard.
70 something was
I like
like
it.
180. I don't know why. But anyways, did you get that one down, Ronnie?
Yep.
Okay. Group H, Josh Barnett, Craig Jones,
Hobson Mora
Hobson Mora,
and
and
Dean
Dean
Lister.
Lister.
I think it's
That's the
Dean
group
and
of
Craig.
death.
I'm thinking Dean and Craig too, but
Me
man,
too.
it's Josh Barnett.
Maybe Josh Barnett is
Josh
wild
isn't
card kind of.
tough.
Out, but Dean's leg locks, I think, are better.
Yeah, I think his leg locks are better. It's just that Josh, if he gets past the legs,
I don't even know
he
that
would
other
beat him.
guy, Hobson Mora or whatever.
He's a Masters world champion. I would say Hobson and I would be equivalent to each other in a sense.
Also, we got to throw him out.
Right. in that list, for sure. I mean, I don't want to be in a list with Craig Jones.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
too
Craig
late,
Craig
bud.
Jones
Or
is
Dean.
for sure.
Because Hobson
So-
Moore, I think, smaller. I think he was 180.
So Craig and Dean then?
I'm
Okay.
good with that too. But
That's
man, yeah, Barnett
All right.
would give him a run. I think.
Okay, so now this is how the World Cup works. This is how I'm going to make it work because I think this makes the most sense. A, B, C, and D will be together, and then E, F, G,
Yeah,
H will
I
be
saw that
together.
earlier.
So we'll do it that way. So Gordon Ryan. So who do you think the weakest person in Group D is? So it was Hodger
And
and
Marangali.
Marigali. Definitely Marigali, right?
Who's the weakest? I don't know the list.
Between Hodger and Marangali.
It's got to be Marigali, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hodger beats him.
Okay, so no. So it doesn't. That's not how it works.
Oh,
So now it's going to get a little confusing. So
now we're seeding them.
Make another list or whatever, and then now we're going. Yeah, we are going. You're going A versus B on every single one.
okay, so like
Yep.
Gordon Ryan and
Yep.
and who did we pick? Yuri?
So like, if this was really happening, think about it.
So Gordon Ryan's A and Yuri's B.
no,
Yes.
they're both on in Group A.
Gordon Ryan and Yuri are
Hold
both in
hold
Group
on.
A.
Okay, give me one. I'll explain. So
Okay.
Gordon Ryan. Let's say that matchup really did work, and Yuri and Gordon win.
Mhm.
Who do we think would win?
Gordon.
Okay,
Okay.
so Gordon's A, Yuri's B.
Okay.
So
Okay.
then on Group D, it's Hodger and Marigali. So
Hey,
who do you
Hodger's-
think would win?
Hodger's A.
Hodger's A, Marigali's
Marigali's
B.
B.
I
So that
see
means
what you mean.
Gordon is going to go against B, which means that it would be Gordon versus Marigali. So now we would pick that.
Which would be a good match.
I mean, Gordon wins.
Right, but still a good match. I think it'd be
I think
entertaining
it's
now
getting
that they're training
better
partners.
every month,
Yeah.
but
So
I think
okay.
it's better than some of the other
So
matchups.
Ronnie, write down Gordon.
Okay.
So then that'll be easy.
Gordon is the person that comes out
Of the group round of 16. So
Okay.
now it's single elimination. Okay. So next matchup would be Yuri versus Hodger.
I mean, Hodger, right?
We're all in agreement on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and put Hodger down. Then Group B was Andre and
Cyborg.
Cyborg. We would think that Andre would beat Cyborg, right? Prime.
I think so.
Okay. So then Andre would fight Vinny.
Between Pena and Vinny, yeah.
It would be Andre versus Vinny. So who do we think
I
wins
think
that?
Vinny wins that.
Andre versus Vinny.
I don't know.
You're talking primes. That's the
Yeah,
hard
that's
part.
tough.
'Cause, you know, Andre's
He was a
40.
monster.
Vinny's older
Vinny's
too.
old
And Vinny
too.
was,
Yeah. Vinny's won ADC.
oh
right?
yeah. I mean, Vinny beat Gordon. He's won a lot of shit. He was back in like early or late 2000s. He was a monster.
Yeah.
What do you think?
He was an MMA guy.
My heart wants Vinny to win, but I think Andre probably.
Andre won.
We're doing this like ADCC style, right?
Yep.
So that's the rule set.
Mhm.
Man, I think Andre's probably got more ADCC clout. It'd probably be him.
Yeah.
All right, so put Andre wins.
Yep.
I'll put reluctantly.
All right, and then the next one was Cyborg, so it'd be Cyborg versus Pena,
Yeah.
and then we probably know how that one goes, or that's probably actually worked out, right?
Yeah.
So
I feel
Pena.
like.
Okay.
It's got to be Pena.
All right, so right now Pena. All right, and then now we're going down to Group E versus
H.
H. So that would be
Chesha.
Buchecha versus Lister.
Well, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to be Buchecha.
Yeah.
Okay, right down Buchecha. And then we were going to do Kanan versus Craig Jones.
Shit.
Oh, damn. Shit.
I feel like it's got to be Craig.
No,
Well, Craig lost to
I just-
Kane in
by
ADCC.
Oh.
decent amount.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's who he just lost. He got second to.
So we
Yeah.
have to give it to Kanan.
Man,
And it wasn't like, I mean, Craig did great, but I mean,
he
it's-
looked. Kanan looked like he could score at will.
Yeah, like
Or wait, no, I'm thinking of the Marigali match. Who did Marigali lose to? That was just getting scored at will on. He like stalled, got 12 fucking negatives. Then he was just like, all right,
that
I'll
was
just pass.
no,
and
that
get
was
it."
Craig Jones versus Kanan.
That was that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was basically where he had like 10 penalties.
Yeah,
but-
and then he was like, well, I'll
And
just pass and
under-
get these points back
and-
real quick.
oh, you're under ADCC rules.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say under who's number one rules, Kanan absolutely wins without any question. Like there is no penalties. It would just basically be that he controlled top for the whole time and won.
ADCC was great about the stalling.
Yeah, I liked it.
Most people complain.
They weren't consistent.
Yeah, most people
There were some
complain.
matches that you got no stalling points, and then the person did the same thing in the next match and got 10.
Yeah, you
Gotta
have
give
to
it to Kanan.
I feel like it was just
All right.
such a
God,
You're
statement.
right
that
there.
sucks so bad.
Well,
Well played.
that was just a matchup problem. I mean, honestly, if you're really looking at it from a World Cup perspective, then that's just a matchup. It's
Yeah.
not true seeding. It's it's the group stages and stuff.
Good luck,
All right.
Craig.
All right.
So now we have F and G.
Yeah, F and G. So that would be
Marcelo.
Marcella, I assume, and then it would be
Leandro.
Well, who's the worst between Leandro and Nicky Rod?
I'd say Leandro's got to be better, right?
Well, yeah, but Leandro's
But
won.
But look at it this way: if Leandro and Nikki fought, who do you think would win?
And we're talking ADCC.
But are you talking the
Is this
right
Nogi
weights?
Too, obviously.
Yeah, it's got to be Nogi. Are you talking 240 Nicky Rod versus 185 or 90 Leandro Lowe or whatever it is?
For the most part, yeah.
So
Leandro didn't even compete Nogi, right?
no, I thought he did some Nogi stuff. I thought he had.
I don't think
Okay.
he's as accomplished.
No. Yeah, it's probably
like-
got to be
I think
Nicky
this
Rod.
is another reluctantly Nicky Rod.
Yeah, I think Nicky Rod's the better.
Leandro Lowe, if I might be wrong, didn't he fight Mika?
Okay.
Didn't we watch that?
Yes, but yes, he did.
And then he got swept at the end.
Yeah, Miko won that.
So I mean, if that takes anything away,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nicky Rod
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
okay. So then it would be Marcelo versus Leandro.
for sure
Lowe.
today if they fought.
So Marcelo versus Leandro Lowe, it's got to be Marcelo, right?
I would think. Especially
Marcelo
Nogi.
what?
Leandro Lowe. Marcelo Garcia versus Leandro Lowe.
In their
ADCC,
primes,
in their
yes.
primes.
Okay, so
ADCC,
but Marcelo,
like,
and
yeah.
then it would be Andrew versus Nicky Rod.
Felipe Andrew
Felipe
I would
is
say
gonna win.
Andrew for sure. Yeah.
It's weird he didn't make it, but I really think that Felipe would have beat Nicky
Oh,
Rod
yeah,
if they faced
sure.
each other.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean,
in my
clearly
mind-
Nicky Rod didn't even stand a chance
Actually,
against
I think I
against
saw
Gordon.
that match. No, I saw it where it didn't happen because he fought Cyborg. Yeah, and Felipe Andrew got to the final, and then Cyborg beat Nicky Rod. Yeah, but I know it's not transcript anyway.
All right,
Okay.
that gets us out of the groups.
Is that it? Okay. So yeah, now we go back to group. So it was Gordon, and then it's that.
Was Gordon.
So my list of people we wrote down is Gordon, Hodger, Andre, Pena, Buchecha, Kanan, Marcelo, and Felipe Andrew.
Okay, so it would be Gordon versus Hodger.
That's the
How do you
question
pick
everyone
that?
wants to know.
Yeah.
It's no
Man.
gi that Gordon's gonna win.
I
Yeah,
promise
I
you, I
think
didn't
so.
set this up to where one
No,
thing would be the
for
other.
sure.
I'd say Gordon.
It's
I'd say
How do you
no
pick
gi. It's
against
gonna
him?
be Gordon. Yeah,
Yeah.
like.
Be a
But
fun one.
man,
though.
in their
Yeah.
primes,
In their primes, that'd be fun.
I
Yeah, it'd be
mean, but I
really
think
fun.
it sucks too because I
It's
feel like
theirs.
Gordon's arsenal and no-gi in his prime is going to be more than Hodger's arsenal and
It's
no-gi
like
in
also,
their
is
prime.
Gordon even at his prime yet?
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
That's
the other
scary.
question.
So
Because technically, on age-wise, he's not.
All right.
So
Gordon.
Andre versus
Yeah.
Andre versus Pena.
I'm going to pick Pena.
I just don't have enough knowledge of either of those guys to really
Well,
make
I
a
mean,
great
I think the height of
assessment.
Pena,
The size is
the
gonna be
size, just that
such a difference, and I mean,
Pena's bigger than Andre?
taller
Oh,
for
by a
sure.
He's
lot.
definitely taller.
I would
but
say Andre.
they're in the same weight class, basically, right? They
I
both
would
do
say
heavyweight.
Pena. Yeah.
No,
I thought Pena could be ultra.
He probably could. If,
Andre wasn't.
Andre is 181 champion to 195 was his
Oh,
prime.
okay. I thought he always did heavyweight.
And then, I think he got to that.
Well,
next-
205
well,
is-
whatever the
Yeah,
top,
low two.
the heaviest weight.
He never did ultra. He's too short. He's like 5'8".
Okay.
I mean,
So Pena.
Okay.
Well, shit. Could we go ahead and pick Gordon Ryan versus Pena?
but in the prime.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Gordon.
Because we don't even know if Gordon's
Pena
in
was-
his prime.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the tough part. Pena in his prime beat Gordon twice.
Yeah,
And-
but that was
But
before
not
Gordon was
Gordon's
even
prime.
in his prime
right,
now. you
right.
know,
But,
so
but
Gordon
now
now,
Pena's out and Gordon's in.
it's got to be
sucks.
Gordon.
You have to go based on
I
the
know.
last match.
I agree,
And
but
Pena is the
you
closest.
said prime,
No, I'm saying that.
so I just wonder what Pena
but
would
the
have
problem
done.
is that we in that definition, then
How
it
old
would
is
be
Pena now?
Gordon at his top.
How old is Pena?
I don't know.
He's shockingly
I think
younger
he's
than
Well,
you.
yeah, for sure.
Let's go ahead and move to the next one. We'll
Yeah.
come back
No,
to it.
pick
and do it.
Gordon because it's probably the money. It's probably
A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so the next one would be
Buchecha versus Kanan.
Oof. Buchecha.
Yeah, Pena's only 31.
yeah, the Judge versus
So they're like the
Kanan.
same age. Gordon's like 29 or 30, right?
I want to pick Buchecha.
Yeah, I feel like I can't pick against him.
I also don't think I don't think Kanan.
Gordon's
can beat
27.
Mm.
So yeah, he's. I mean, if you think about it in athletics, he's coming into his prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
27 to 32 is usually the prime.
That is a really tough matchup, to be honest,
Buchecha and Kanan.
because Buchecha doesn't have leg locks.
Did Buchecha
He
really
finished a leg lock in the one
Okay.
cage against a Russian who got paid in
Did he really
cigarettes.
win
most
a lot
likely.
in Nogi?
Buchecha?
Yeah.
No, again, it's almost like a Marigali story.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking.
It's all gi. Not saying he didn't do no gi, but it's majorly gi focused, majorly just. And Kanan was that way, and then he switched to no gi. And Kanan does have leg locks, and I mean it would be a good match,
Probably have to give it
but
to
I want to
Buchecha.
give it to Buchecha.
Yeah, fuck Kanan. There we go.
All right.
All right, Marcelo versus.
We already let him beat Craig Jones. We can't let him beat someone else.
Fuck.
Marcelo versus Andrew.
I don't know who that
Andrew.
guy is, so.
It's Felipe Andrew.
I know,
I'm
but
gonna
I
give it
don't know who he really is. I just know that one match from ADCC where he didn't get tapped by Gordon. That's all I know
All right,
about him.
Dutch. I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree with Chad.
Yeah, and that's a
I mean, it
size
hurts my
thing.
heart to pick against Marcelo.
Yeah, it hurts my heart
But-
too, but it's just the sheer flexibility and size.
So Dutch doesn't get really mad at us. Can we at least like put a caveat in there?
I
If
mean-
somebody was gonna figure out how to beat Felipe Andrew, by God, it would be him.
Marcelo's the go-to technique.
I do know
Game
that.
plan,
I
too.
do know.
He's got
I
good
asked
game
this
plan.
But
question.
size matters.
I asked this question on one of the things. Has anyone ever lost ADCC by a negative? And Marcelo Garcia was one of the only people.
To lose by a negative?
Yes, he lost. He pulled or something, and then it was -1 to 0.
Well, yeah, like how are you gonna sweep Felipe Andrew when you're gonna pull guard?
It
And you
was
can't wrestle
the
with
guy
him?
that he fought was huge.
I
It was
mean,
like 300-400
yeah.
pounds, and that's how he lost. But anyways, all right. So
Since we already did Gordon and Pena and Gordon winning, we got to do Buchecha and Andrew.
That's a good match, actually.
That's a great match.
I still don't just have enough knowledge, but I'd
I-
probably pick Buchecha
I mean,
if I'm shooting from the hip.
Buchecha took second versus Gordon Ryan at ADCC.
Did he?
The thing
Yeah,
the
the
thing I like
2019
about
ADCC.
the thing I like about Andrew is that yeah he does have like a lot of leg locks, but that guy got in shape, man. He used to be like bigger, and now he's in shape. He actually looks like he's trying to like
I'm
go
50-50
at
on the match.
Gordon. Yeah,
I really am. There's so many similarities and things that could really go either way.
remember that back take he did at that
Mhm.
last thing we watched?
Mhm.
I mean,
It was
it's
smooth.
beautiful.
But then you're saying Buchecha in his prime
Yeah.
In Nogi though.
and Nogi.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Buchecha.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
answer.
Okay.
All right, Buchecha versus Gordon.
I mean, it could be. I'm not. Felipe could do it.
Yeah.
He could pull it off.
It's
I mean,
great.
it's not.
It's a
You know,
great
like some of
match.
these
But
things are
think-
like that guy's weird.
but-
Yeah.
Like it could
The
go
thing
either
about
way.
if
Yeah.
we're doing the World Cup, you really on that bottom half. That's going to be the tougher.
Yeah, it's kind of a pick 'em.
Gordon's is going to get the easier path
Yeah.
because he's the top seed.
Yeah.
So, okay, Buchecha and Gordon.
It's Gordon.
It's Gordon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I mean,
not
this
even-
was the World Cup just so we could say Gordon Ryan
Yeah.
won the World Cup at Jiu-Jitsu.
Gordon Ryan wins the World Cup of everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this up on a graphic. I'm going to put it up, and then you can post it out, and we have people post underneath it to see who they think. You can go by group stage, or you can go all the way like we did.
Yeah.
But we think
That was
would be
fun.
fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
That'd be cool
Yeah.
to see everyone else's kind of picks and posts.
For
and
sure.
stuff.
There's going to be
So
one
you
weirdo
want
on
you're gonna make
here.
a picture for me. I'm gonna post it on my
Yeah,
Facebook
yeah, I'm
wall,
going to make a graphic.
and then
yeah.
people are gonna send me.
Yeah.
What they think,
Mhm.
how
Yeah,
it
I
turned
can
out.
do it. I can probably do it before Ireland, so I can get it up this week.
Well, this won't come out for.
Well, then fuck it. I won't do it then. Then I'll do it after Ireland.
I was gonna say because if we think about it,
Well,
we'll
you
talk
have
about it
one
after.
more. You have one more episode to post, right?
Yes.
In
And
the
then you
kingdom.
have the live show.
This is the part where we do
And
technical
then
we have one
background
more,
stuff
and then
on
this
the
one.
show
Okay,
itself.
so then I have a long time
4
to
weeks
get you
at
the
least.
graphic. Sweet. So I don't have to do the graphic.
So
All right,
good
so
deal.
behind
All
the
right.
scenes.
Yeah. So
we
I-
film these
now-
episodes once a week.
this. Where are we at on time?
31 minutes.
Okay.
32 minutes.
So we have one more episode, so I want to get done. But this is the reason why I did this experiment. How fucking cool would it be if they did it this way?
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
I'd
definitely
like
some of the
shit out of
matchups
that.
were interesting.
But would there also be a trials to get to this point, even
Yes.
to the group stage?
Because that's what
Or you
world
have
soccer
to,
is.
or you have to earn so many points
Yes.
throughout the
you
season.
have to do these little shit tournaments to earn enough points
Yeah.
to qualify to get to the. So if you win like the CONCACAF tournament
You
or
know,
something,
there-
you then get in automatically.
There was something though, I forget if it was in judo or if it was in some other sport, or where they only hold these tournaments that were 4 points. They would only hold them in certain places around the world. So it kind of turned out to be whoever had the most money to be able to afford to get to all these tournaments that were point qualifiers. They kind of were the ones that were consistently getting there too. It wasn't even
Yeah.
the guys that were the best sometimes.
I think that if you did it, I think this is the way if I went into Mo and I would be like, hey, fucking do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be fucking amazing.
It
Yeah.
would be so cool.
And if instead, like making this, was it a 2-day event now? Think about if you made this a week event.
Yeah. You could have
You-
like two classes. Like you could have your group A, group B on day one and on through, and then you can wheel. Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
That'd
and
be
I mean
fun.
it's so hard to do it at this level, right? Because I mean, you'd probably have to drop it down to the math chat. 32 divided by 2.
16.
Oh, there we go. All right, so
It's getting
16.
better.
Yeah, so you'd
42?
probably
Yeah.
have to do the stages where it would be the group stage would be 16, and you'd
Mhm.
have to cut this field in half for active competitors because obviously this was historical.
Sure.
So, but still, think about that. A group of 16, do you go to 8?
Yeah.
That would be incredible. And you would actually probably get a true champion out of it because to go through a group stage where you're going through that many
Mhm.
people, that would be really
It
tough.
takes the seeding out of the hands, which
Well,
is
and you-
awesome.
Yep.
I could be incorrect here, but each person has to fight each other.
In the
those
group
groups.
stage.
Right.
But you reward someone like Gordon Ryan, who's like, oh, you're the best. You give him one guy that's good, and then you give him
two
like 2
qualifiers.
qualifiers.
But
Yeah.
the thing is what if he loses?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because
That's
Because he
just
still has to fight everyone, right?
if he
in
if
his
he
group.
In his group. So the
Mhm.
4 people, it's a round robin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like if we're together and you're Gordon Ryan,
Mhm.
like you're the number 1 seed, but you still have to fight all 3 of us first.
Yeah,
But-
so it's
So
But-
there
but
still could be a
act-
really big upset.
There-
I
Absolutely
actually,
can.
I actually look at it the opposite way if you're saying it. Let's say he's Gordon Ryan and
I
I'm a
like this.
nobody.
This is fun.
I'm a nobody, and I beat him in most tournaments. Oh my God, it's an upset, and
I
that's
still
it.
got 2 more
No,
chances.
he has 2 more matches,
Mhm.
and I have to. If I shit the bed against you,
Mhm.
Gordon still gets in, and then
Right.
I get in, and
so
then
it's still you
Whoever
have
has
to
the
beat
most wins.
most.
points. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, and then again in
What if it
World Cup.
ties?
Okay, so that's it. In World Cup, that means you earn 0 points.
Mhm.
But as we know by all of our betting games, earning 0 points sometimes is better than earning a negative.
Right.
Yeah, which in group, and again, that's the
So if
whole
you
soccer
tie in
thing.
this, who goes on, or how does it get figured?
You go by points, so you get so many wins for a point. For
Well,
a
let's
win.
say
So if
you win 2 points and you win 2 points. Can
Mhm.
you do that? You
then we
beat
both
me.
go through.
Well, I guess.
Yeah,
2
'cause you're
people
taking the
go
top
through from
2.
each group.
It would be tough
okay,
to
yeah,
get
that's right.
3 people
That's
to
right.
tie.
2
So-
people. Gotcha.
so if you
Okay.
got 3
I forgot
people-
2 people go through.
So let's say theoretically 3 people tied. There's a built-in tiebreaker.
That would never really probably happen. I
Yeah,
know.
but-
I was
but-
thinking one person goes
But
through. It's 2
I mean,
that
it
go
could
through.
if you all just beat each other. Then technically you could all tie. But then it would go based on like most submissions. So
Yeah.
then you would be rewarded for your
Okay.
submissions.
Mhm.
So
I'm
I
on-
mean,
I
this
fo- I
is
follow.
easily doable.
Yeah,
and I think
easily
it's
doable.
easily. I think this gets rid of the bitch
Yeah.
Mhm.
of the seeding.
Right.
Like like all those Atos people that were like, oh, we all have to go against each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It gets rid of that bitch instantly
Correct.
because you spread them out
Yeah.
and you say, hey, get to your fucking group stage.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotcha.
I think it's a good
That's
idea.
fun.
Yep. All right. Sounds good.
At least for the open weight would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think it's doable for all of the divisions or whatever,
No.
but I do think soccer, man, fuck, soccer is way better. at some of
It
this
would
shit.
it would be interesting because some of the smaller guys could get a better placement depending on how you built the bracket.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
could have actually a chance where under the normal rule set they probably might not.
Right.
Yeah, or if you gave like I don't know, like in this scenario, it would be like Leandro Lowe. If you gave him like 2 qualifiers and
Mhm.
one tough guy,
Or
then-
Marcelo.
Yeah,
If
Mhm.
Marcelo
exactly.
actually got a good chance or a good draw,
Yeah.
just because okay you're smaller but your technique's better,
Yep.
so we're not going to put you against Gordon Ryan first round.
And we're not being a jerk, but like someone that we were talking about earlier, like Rita.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like where Rita should physically just destroy him, but there's always that chance with.
Yeah, I think Marcel would kill Rita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
So
what-
it's-
yeah,
it
that's
would
what
be-
we're saying.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That's it.
Oh, we're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh.
So, was it my turn to say it?
Yeah.
No, you
Don't
guys-
let your cat touch your penis.
No.
Touch it now.
Well, have a good day.